You cannot do anything without the Spirit. All the Spirit hope for is that you choose to go the route of taking this body into eternity. If you choose to do that, it will help you beyond your imaginations. So, as we go deeper into yoga, we find that it teaches that the mind is only the body's finer part, and both interests, and I'm sorry, it's only the body's finer part, and both interact, and each acts upon the other. When one is angry, the emotions of the mind affects the body. Okay, let's extract that. The emotions of the brain affect the body. See, the reason it's hard for me to get to these because the book is speaking to people who don't really understand these terms, the real terminology. And I have a passion for speaking the truth. So therefore, I understand that it's speaking to a person who thinks that the brain is the mind.
Right.
The brain is the body. So it's only two components that we're talking about. We're talking about the body and the spirit. No, three. I'm sorry. The body, the spirit, and the mind. The body and the brain are one and the same. So when you say body and brain, it's out of context. But when I see your body, and then read the next word that pertains to the brain, but it says mind, it kind of confuses me sometimes. Like when one is angry, the emotions of the mind affects the body. See, the mind doesn't have emotions. It's the brain that has those emotions, because the brain has 5 senses. And one of those 5 senses is what? Called what?
Well, emotions.
No.
One of the 5 senses.
One of the 5 senses.
Smell.
I said one of those 5 senses that will
Affect.
coincide with what I'm talking about, emotions. Sight, smell, hear, feel, taste.
Okay.
5 senses.
Mm-hmm.
Sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of taste, sense of feelings.
Mm-hmm. Well, all of those together can create the emotions.
Now, that's just, we're talking about one thing. That's feelings. That's those feelings.
Right.
See, that's the feelings. The emotions of the brain, because the brain has the 5 senses. And when you talk about the emotions of the brain, you're talking about the feelings of the brain.
Right.
See, affects the body. Yeah, it affects the body because the brain is the body. So, which makes the eyes red, the fists clench, the face fierce looking. I can't look fierce if I wanted to, but I need someone on my camera to give me some in and out shots. Instead of just it's sitting there on me in one position. You know what I'm saying? Norwood?
And that's what expression from what you see. So that still is one of the 5 senses. I mean, if you see someone doing something, your expression through your facial features will show that. You
True.
know, and like with a lot of other things that go on around us with everyday life, if you allow it to become stressful, then that can cause dis-ease in your body.
True.
Right. So this is the like what you're speaking about. So often when we say mind and brain. For some reason, we want to say mind because we've heard that
We've heard it so often. I mean,
Right.
so people really use the word interchangeably.
Right.
When you're talking about the brain, they say the mind. When you talk about the minds, they say the mind. So, but they never call the mind the brain.
Right.
But they do call the brain the mind.
And you know, WL, I'd like to ask, I don't mean to get off the subject, but it has to do with the subject. Yoga is not a religion.
No, it's not.
You know,
But no, it's not. But yes, it is.
No, it's all religions. It doesn't matter what religion. I mean, this is what me speaking from within. It doesn't matter what religion you practice, you can still become a yogi. Long as you remember, or you can still practice yoga, long as you remember the oneness. Oneness means
but
that.
Carl, would you believe that the average person on this earth, on this planet,
Okay.
has 4 or 5 religions?
Yes.
Huh? You religiously go to sleep at the same time every night. You religiously get up at the same time every morning. You religiously smoke cigarettes all day.
But you're using it in a different term. I'm talking about something.
I'm talking about the word religion.
Right.
Okay? I'm talking about the meaning of religion.
Yes.
Yoga. I practice yoga religiously every morning.
Okay.
So this is my religion. So you said, so I say, yes, it is a religion, and no, it's not a religion, because I know the religion that you were talking about.
Right.
So I understood what you were talking about.
Okay, so a Christian or a Catholic or whatever you practice does not mean that you cannot practice yoga.
No,
I mean there's the conflict
because people have many more than one religion. That's all I'm saying. They have more than one religion.
But that one religion, WL, no matter how many religions you have or what your faith is, there's still only one. Right. Yoga means one, unite.
Right.
And, there's still the one creator, the one, so it really doesn't matter what your religion is, as long as you understand that there is your mind, which is a metaphysical, your spirit first, mind, and then body. But
yeah, the mind, spirit, and the body.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. The body is just a vessel for all those things. But you were talking about religion.
Yes.
And you said, and I understood, you were talking about the organized Orthodox religious orders.
Right.
The Catholic, the Baptist, the Saint, and all of those different religions of different beliefs, I should say, because let's see, they're all the same. They're all looking at one God, just like we are looking at one God. Just like, but they say that God is in them. We say that we are God. Why? Because why is there a dichotomy there? Because I'm not afraid to be one with the creation. They are afraid that they're stepping on a higher being's toes. And they don't understand that the objective of this life is to become one with the Creator. You cannot become one with the Creator standing apart from it. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot become one with the creation being afraid of it. And what do I mean by apart from it? I mean, oh Lord, please come down. Come down where? Come down from where? I'm already there. So where am I coming down from? I want a new car. I need a new home. I need a new pair of shoes. I need some suits, and I need some this, and I need some that. Well, get up and go work for it, fool. I've given you all the faculties. I've given you the ability to earn a salary. I've given you the ability to make clothing. I've given you all these abilities. Why are you still calling up on me? If I take me from you, you're dead. Huh? And that's where we depart. That's where there's a dichotomy in that. But see,